And now joining us is Andrew from HAMCO Heating and Cooling, and he's discussing your options when it comes to converting from oil to gas. Andrew, what's the process when it comes to converting from oil to gas? Because I'm assuming it's not a one-day procedure or project that I'm going to be working on.
No, it's usually something you'd want to call a qualified contractor. So if you're interested, depending on the area you're in, whether you're in Enbridge Territory or Union Gas, you're going to go on their site. They're going to have a list of qualified contractors. HAMCO's on the list for both companies. And you're going to basically have these people come to your home. They're going to assess what's needed to be done, where the meter's going to go, what you may want to put on gas, and what fuel you're currently running. Now, if you already are on forced air with oil, it's a little easier transaction. We're just basically changing the actual appliance, a little bit of minor ductwork changes, and then basically adding the gas meter. It's about a 6 to 8 week wait on average, and I do recommend there is a cutoff before Christmas. So right now we're already getting into the point where unless you get it done by the next week, you're probably talking early next year. And they basically put you in the queue, and then once we fill out an application, once the service is installed, we're notified via email that it's installed. We contact you again. We arrange basically to do the job, run the gas piping, and have the gas company come hang the meter and turn it on. They do a visual inspection, and you're up and going. The actual work would take one day. Getting the gas to your home is the timeline.
Okay, so be proactive.
Be proactive with this. I always recommend clients that want to do it, start it in the summer is ideal. So if you had a few days where you didn't have an appliance on or there was a lag, you're not without heat. If you were to do it in the winter, you might be waiting an extra day. Let's say the gas company has an emergency and they can't get there to hang the meter. You might be out a day or two to get the gas turned on.
But why do I want to convert from oil and go to gas?
It's usually fuel savings for most clients. So in our market, where we're situated in more of an urban market, gas is significantly cheaper to operate. If you're in a rural community, there's arguments for either propane or oil, but the gas lines aren't available. But gas on average are significantly, usually 30 to 40% less, if not 50% less than what you're spending on fuel right now.
Okay, now let's talk about regulating the temperatures in our home, because I find that there's certain rooms where it's either colder or warmer compared to the other ones. So how do I manage that?
Usually it's something you'd want to call a professional in to do. You can do some minor adjustments called balancing the system, where you'd go and basically close off registers to a certain room to kind of direct heat to a different area and see if that satisfies the demand. Ultimately, a zoning system or ductwork can be done. That's a little bit more of an expensive procedure, but balancing the system usually can be done by a contractor on a basic service call, or some homeowners can do it yourself. But try it with a few rooms, closing the vents off in the basement for the summer to push the cold air up, and then maybe moving around some registers in the winter to adjust the heat to where you want it. Or a bedroom where no one's home, son's away at university, close the vents off, force the air to the master bedroom.
So some great tips for our viewers. Where can somebody go to get more information on that?
HAMCO.ca.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
You're welcome.